Justice for plantation workers. Old story, new story, same story.
200 years. 200 years. What does this mean? Lives changed, history made, families torn apart, destinies remade. 200 years. A celebration or a memorial? A memorial for the thousands and the millions of people upon whose backs an entire industry was built. Recently, the hill country community of Sri Lanka celebrated 200 years of their arrival in Sri Lanka. They were brought here to Sri Lanka as indentured workers made to work in the newly established tea estates. This industry was completely run on the backs of these workers brought in from India. It's been 200 years since they were brought to Sri Lanka, many even against their will. Their lives at that time were probably very difficult. Today, 2024, the world has moved on. Equal education is law. Equal healthcare is law. Equal opportunity is not a choice. But have any of these communities access to equal education, equal law, equal opportunity? This is the question that we are trying to answer. Generations of people in servitude, generations of politicians who are supposedly fighting for their rights. This is what we are trying to explore.
Imagine the scene 200 years ago. Thousands of people arriving in Sri Lanka from various areas of South India, crowding the piers, boarding the ships and journeying into the unknown, across the sea of Sri Lanka, then walking hundreds of kilometers to start a new life. Toiling for the rest of their lives, braving hardships that can hardly be described. Cholera, malaria, fever and hunger. Their lives would give birth to a new industry, the plantations industry, that would quickly become the backbone of this island nation's economy. The search for dignity, the 200-year illusion. Their tears, sweat and blood planted in the ground for 2 whole centuries. But their search for dignity and equal treatment made little progress. In 1992, a new hope arose with the privatization of plantations. Await episode 2 tomorrow.
Justice for plantation workers. Old story, new story, same story.